How you doing? Again?
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Toy World LEIA. So here we are, and there she is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So up front here, we have a very nice image there of LEIA, and looks way better than the actual toy. On this side of the box, nothing. On this side of the box, Toy World. On this side of the box, the Arc. On this side of the box, terrain. On the back of the box, you have things, stuff, that, the other, things I can't read, and Son Pac-Man! And that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is the collector's card with that same image there of LEIA, and on the back you have the tech specs, hooray for cards, and you also get a sticker, in case you want a sticker. Hooray for stickers. Then, moving right along, here we have Toy World's LEIA. Yes, another third-party Arcee. And, this figure, you know, after reviewing Fans Toys version of Arcee, this is definitely for me anyway, this is definitely a step down, a big step down. But hey, it's a thing. It's a thing that exists. But hey, let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. You got some nice gunmetal gray right up front there for the front grille. For the headlights, you got some nice blue right there on the sides. You got the pink and white wheels. The pink does have that sparkly finish. I don't know how well that comes off on camera, but it is there. It does have that sparkle to it. You got nice transparent blue plastic there for the windshield. Got the interior there with the seats. Little console right there, picked out in that gunmetal gray. Little steering wheel. And, she rolls, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. And yeah. Now, one statement that I hear other reviewers say a lot in videos, and I see people in the comment sections make quite often, is this figure feels unfinished. And that statement legitimately irks me, and it irks me because they never finish their thoughts. Their thought is unfinished because they say it feels unfinished, but they never actually say what else they felt needed to be done. So for me personally, if you can't explain your criticism, then it holds no water. This figure not only feels unfinished, it is unfinished, and I'm going to explain what I mean by that. Where's the rest of the car? Where's the rest of the car? It's just her spread out hips and her robo lady bits just staring me in the face. Where's the rest of the car? What's going on here? It's half a car. It's half a car. What? It's What happened here? Why did they think this was cool? I don't know. What were they thinking here? It's half a car. It's okay. Okay. There's the underside. I didn't show the underside. There you go. But okay. What? So yeah, unfinished, as in it needs the rest of the car. There you go. I explained what I meant by that. So for comparison, here it is with Masterpiece Hot Rod. So you can see how she scales there. Here she is with Toy World's Cup, which I honestly don't know why I still have this figure, because I don't really like it, but hey, there it is. Came in handy anyway. Here it is with Toy World's Springer. So you can see how she scales there with the Springmeister. Here she is with the Generations Deluxe Arcee. Look, a whole car. See Toy World? That's a whole car. So you have that. And here she is with Fans Toys version of Arcee. And again, look, Toy World, a whole car. Look, it's a whole, it goes all the way around. See? See? It's doable. It is possible. There you go. Where is it? So there you have that. Now, as far as accessories go, she does include some weaponry here. She does include 2 pistols, which are done in a gunmetal gray. Pink handle there, and they actually look pretty nice. So you get 2 of those, and you also get 2 swords, which are actually pretty nicely done. You can see the handle done in a glossy off-white, and the blade is done in that gunmetal gray. And you have the sheaths here, and the sheaths are also they're also unfinished because you only get 3/4 of a sheath. Again, I don't know why don't they want to give us complete things with this figure. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway. But you can store the weapons on the vehicle mode. You have these tabs on either side of this bit right here, and there are slots on either side of the handle. So you can take the guns, and they will tab in right there, like that. And you can take the swords, and the swords also have slots on either side of the handle, and there are these tabs right here. And you can take the swords, and they will just plug in like so. Get him down. Get him down. There you go. There you go. And you can have all of Leia's weapons stored on her, which is nice. As I said when I reviewed Fans Toys Arcee, you know, weapon storage isn't a necessity for me in vehicle mode, but I do appreciate it when it's there, so hey, it's cool that it's there. So, at least. And it does kind of help a little bit, kind of fill out the car a bit, you know. I mean, it's still half a car, but, you know, it helps a little bit, you know, slightly. Hey, it's something. It's something anyway. You do get a lot more accessories, but that is for robot mode when we get to that. So speaking of robot mode, let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's remove the weapons and put those off to the side. And we will get going. Let me raise up so I got some room to operate. And let's go. So first thing you want to do is you want to unpeg these side sections here from her elbows. Just unpeg those, just free those up. Once you do that, you want to open up this panel right here and just bring out her leg, rotate it down, take the hip, shift it in like so. Then you just unfold her toe, bring it up like that, and then you take this wheel here and you just push it in like so, and there you have the leg all done. Second pass, just like the first. Just open it up, bring the leg down, bring the hip in, extend the toe, bring up the foot. As you can see, she does have the stiletto heels going on there. And you take the wheel and push them in. Getting these back out for vehicle mode can be quite a pain in the butt because that joint is quite snug. But there you have the lower body all done. So now we will move on to the upper body. And we can close these back up now, like so. So now what we're going to do here is you want to take this panel here, and this actually tabs into her butt. And this is actually quite hard to get undone. There we go. So you get that untabbed, and then you just slide that up like so. And that will free up her waist joint there. And once you do that, you can take the arms and just bring them out to the side. Bring them down like so. At this point now, we can open all of this up, and all this will collapse down. Collapse down. This can be a little tricky because you have to kind of clear things here. Good. Get her head up, and something's fighting me. What's fighting me? What's fighting me? Come on, girl. Work with me, girl. Work with me, girl. There we go. Try to get that all pushed down. I think we got it. There we go. Get that all pushed down. Take this section here. Just fold that in and peg in the chest into the side. On either side, right there. Like so. There we go. And just bring the head up. You want to take this panel and bring it down. You need this panel to be folded down because if not, her head will just fall all the way back. You want to bring this down and her head will just rest right there. Like that. And that's what keeps her head up. It's just that just resting on that panel there. Not the most secure locking point in the world, but hey, it's effective. Now you take these sections here, they're on double hinge, you just bring them back and they will just peg in right there on either side, like so. And then you just take your arms and you rotate them around. So your elbow is facing the right way. And that joint's a bit snug there. So, I think we're done. Are we done? We're almost done. Almost done. Because as you can see, there is one bit of parts forming we do have to do. Her hands. Yes, you do have to remove her hands for transformation. It's like a G1 toy. So we do have to take her hands and just plug them in. Like so. And now we're done. There you go. There you have LEIA in her robot mode. And the robot mode isn't bad looking, although I do still have my issues with it, but it's not a bad looking Arcee. It's decent. It's decent. So I was getting close here. No, not there. Eyes up here. Eyes up here. There we go. Take a look at the head sculpt. The face sculpt it's okay. It's alright. It's not great. You do get blue light piping for the eyes, which kind of works, as you can see. You can see you don't have much much room there for light to get in. So, you know, in any regular condition, her eyes just look black, which is kind of disturbing. Probably would have been better if they just painted her eyes instead of giving her light piping, because it doesn't work too well. Like I said, in a dark room, if you actually have this on your shelf, like, her eyes are always going to look black, and that's just a bit disturbing. So that could have been done a bit better. You know, probably just by just painting her eyes, but no. And going down the body here, we got some gunmetal gray there. That detailing on her stomach. Yeah, when I reviewed Fans Toys Arcee, there were quite a few people who were I don't know, but some of y'all were obsessing about the fact that, yes, she has a belly button. Yes. If you look up Arcee's G1 animation model, yes, they did actually draw this little robo belly button on her. So it is accurate, and I make no mention of it because, like I said, it's accurate, so it's supposed to be there, and I don't care about it either way. But yeah, she has a robo belly button. Hey, whatever floats your boat, people. Whatever floats your boat. But anyway, yeah, it's there. I don't care either way about it. But moving down the body here, take a look at her legs. She has her pink knees. Her shins are made of die-cast, which just throws everything off because you can see her shins are white, but the rest of her body is not, so this matches absolutely nothing else on the rest of the robot, which is just weird. It's just like kind of a sharp contrast going on there, and that doesn't really look all that good, but okay. Got her pink stilettos going on there, and going up the back. Yeah, it's a typical, Arcee backpack. I mean, it all compresses nicely considering it only has half a car to compress, but it does compress nicely. So, there you have that. Now, as far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint. You do get some good wiggly, waggly, wiggly, waggly. She can look up. She can look down. Head can do a full 360. The shoulders are on a ball joint. Can do a full 360. Of course, these will get in the way. Can go in and out. You do have a bicep rotation. You have a double jointed elbow, so you get nice range of movement there. You do have wrist rotation. You do have a waist joint right there. You also get some side to side. You get some crunching action there as well. Legs can go forward, that far, back, only that far, outward. You can do the full splits. You don't, yes you do. I was going to say you don't get thigh rotation, but it's right above the knee here. You do get rotation right above the knee. You have a double jointed knee, so you have nice full range of movement there. And the feet can move up, they can move down on that hinge. You do get ankle tiltage, and technically you get a toe joint, but it only moves downward for transformation. If that serves any purpose for you, it's there. Now, of course, if you want, you can have her holding her weapons. And they just plug right into her hands. And she holds them pretty securely, so you can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. And if you don't want her holding those, you can give her her swords. Just take them out of the 3/4 of a sheath. And you can give her her swords. And you can take the sheaths, and they will peg onto the sides of her body here. You just have them at her sides, which is pretty cool. It's a thing you can do if you want to. And the other accessories that you get are a bunch of optional hands. Now, obviously, the ones that are on her right now are the weapon-holding hands, but we can just pop these off. We'll pop these off too. And we'll take a look at all of the optional hands that are included. First up, you get a pair of these hands, which when I first saw this, I automatically thought turn your head and cough, but you know, no. You get a pair of these hands, and what these hands are for, they are for if you want to pose her with her hands on her hips. So that's what these are for. Bicep on this one is quite snug. Turn, there you go. There you go. So you can have her with her hands on her hips if you want to. So that's kind of neat. You also get a pair of okay hands. Okay, there you go. You get a pair of those too if you want to use that. You get a pair of jazz hands. Sure, why not? Get a pair of jazz hands. Splayed out open hands. I always call them jazz hands. You get a pair of peace sign hands. Peace. Yeah, you get a pair of those. That's cute. And you get a pair of pointing hands, so she can point. So it's cool that you have those kind of options. And as always, options are good. You also do get a baggie of screw hole covers, and I believe these are meant for the backs of her legs here. I haven't put them on yet, but yes, you do get some screw hole covers. And also included is a replacement face for their sea spray. I did not buy their sea spray because I did not like the way that thing looked. But if you did buy their sea spray and you didn't like his face, well, guess what? You get a new face for him. So there you go. And that is basically it. So now for comparison. Here she is with MP10 Optimus Prime. Yes, you can see how she scales there. With the Big Boss Bot. Here she is with Toy World's Springer. You can see how they look together. Here she is with Toy World's Cup. Here she is with Masterpiece Hot Rod. If he'll stand with his stupid loose ankles. There she is with Masterpiece Hot Rod. Here she is with the Generations Deluxe Arcee, just because. And here she is with Fans Toys Arcee. And yeah, if I had to pick a winner, That one, hands down. Me personally, anyway. So, there you go. So there you have Toy World's LEIA. You know, this figure is just, it's just okay for me anyway. It's okay. The vehicle mode is it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's only half a car. It's half a car. I don't know what they were thinking there. The robot mode looks pretty good. I still have my issues with it, like the die-cast shins. Well, I do appreciate when they put die-cast in a figure, but the die-cast shins just don't work with this because it doesn't match anything else that's on the figure, so it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, so it just looks weird to me anyway. And also the plastic just feels kind of chalky. Like, this figure doesn't have the usual finish and polish that Toy World stuff usually has, and it's just really weird. You know, Toy World's cup looks like a prototype, but this figure feels like a prototype. Like, it just has that weird, chalky feel to it, which, like I said, is very weird for Toy World because usually their stuff usually has a nice polish and finish to it, and this figure definitely does not have that. Don't know why. So yeah, for me, all in all, this figure is it's just okay. I'm not crazy about it. You know, again, if I had to pick a winner between this and the Fans Toys version, I would go with the Fans Toys version. But that's just my personal opinion. So there you go. Now, if you would like this or any of Toy World's other offerings, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Toy World LEIA, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Hey, Arcee, guess what? Guess who? Wait a second. I feel like I've done this before. I was gonna brag about how I'm the new leader of the Autobots. And then you walk away. Weird.